Alright, so in this video I'm going to show you how to make this fake raindrop ripple effect or whatever you name it. So let's get started. So here I have a default scene in Blender. So delete all of them and add a new plane and scale it up. Go to shading and add a new material. First of all, we need to define time, delta time I might say. So I need a value node here and say frame here, get driver frame, and then add a math node here, frame, divide it by the FPS. Let's see here, it's 24 FPS, so put it 24 here. And yeah, this is the value, the delta time. So if you want to see what's going on here, it's like this. We can see that the noise texture is moving because we define the time here, the frame with the divided by frame per second. So it will go like the value will go like 1 when it's 24. Here it's 24 divided by 24 will be 1 here. The z will be 1 and then set to the location. It's like that, simple as that. And here we can group this thing. We can group this and we can use this and add the name to it here. Value, let's say frame per second, say something like that. And I need to add a math node, I guess. Should be divided by it, so it's like multiplier or something here. Kind of multiply the time stuff, let's say, or let's say multiplying, name it something like that. But if you do it this way, let's say frame per second 24 goes here and the multiplier goes here. Let's say the multiplier is like 5, so frame per second will be like multiplied by 5, so it will be a wrong value. So we need to duplicate this thing and add and set this thing to divide. Set this thing to the B socket and change this to 1. Should be working this way. And when you go back here, we can name it time or delta time. It will be good. And if you multiplied it, it will be good. It will go faster. But when you slow it down, like small amount of number, it will go. And also, when you put like small number right here, something like this, and you change the frame per second right here, and you can change it here too. It will like the speed will be the same. So it's 24 here, it will be 24 here, it will be the same speed. Yep, that's it, the time here. Okay, so now we need to define the ripple effect. We can keep the time here, we can keep the delta time here. I think we need something, texture that looks like water, like the raindrop ripple effect. And I found out that this thing, Voronoi texture, it's similar to the raindrop ripple effect. Yep, you can ram it, color ram stuff. As you can see, it's going like this. And I was thinking like, wow, it's cool. So it looks like water, water drop, raindrop. Like, look at that. But as you can see, when this thing goes up, it's going like from small to big and then small again. That's the effect that we don't really want. Like, we need to remove that and change it to when it goes big and then it's gone, not getting smaller again. So duplicate the Voronoi, duplicate it, and let's move this thing a little bit further. Add a math node here and set it to subtract. Yeah, boom. So we have 2 Voronoi and the mapping, 1 mapping node, same mapping node. And you can like grab this thing a little bit like differently this way. Yeah, look at that. You can also move this thing a little bit here and here, something like this. So it has that effect though, like it's not fully circle, and when you go, it's like the ripple effect, but it's still getting smaller again, as you can see. So how do we fix that? We're gonna fix it by and then a factor math here. Here, a factor math, and we need a combine x, y, and z again. Put that here so we can like put the input like separately, and change the z, like add the z to 0.2 or 0.5 or something. So when you go up this thing, oh sorry, you have to put like minus in this one, minus value, and then when you set the location here, see the effect is working. Now all you gotta do, just add the combine again, combine x, y, and z, put the on location, and set the delta time to the z value of the Voronoi. And as you can see, it is really slow right now. You can set it like faster, or it's too fast. Ready for that, like that, let's say. But we need to, I think we need to set the color ramp again. So we need to make it a little bit make sense here. And I think we need to change this to 0.01, not like too far from the, not too big and not too small. So you can set it like 0.01 something. Okay, now we have this, right? It looks like the raindrop effect. We need some noise here, so we can add this to the location here. Like we can add a factor math again here. Let's just put the factor right here. Yeah, right here. See, this is how it goes. So yeah, delta time set in this thing, and before we pass the data, the factor data to the mapping, we add a factor here, and the value will be from noise texture, and we need a math node again, add multiply, so the value we can control it, and we put it to all the axis right here. As you can see here, it's going crazy. Now you can just make the thing smaller, a little bit smaller, and sorry, no, I mean here from to here. Yeah, sorry about that. And okay, I need to rearrange this. Okay, so let's add a new factor math here to the location, of course, and we add this noise texture to multiply and then to combine x, y, and z, and put it here. Boom. As you can see, it's going crazy right now, but you can multiply this thing like to a lower number. Yeah, as you can see, the ripples is not perfectly circle, and that's good. If you don't want to add this effect, you can just remove this part. And here I kind of want to do the value to the mapping again with combine x, y, and z again, something like this and this. So the time will control everything here. So yeah, the noise will be controlled by the time and stuff. Okay, so we have this. Now let's clean this up. Let's unplug this too, and we can just select all the things here, the Voronoi, everything, and Control G to group it. And for the input, you can just set this let's just take the z, like the input to the z axis of this vector, of this combined x, y, and z, and then to this one, wait, here, you can just put it here. Yeah, let's name it time, and then let's add another variable to it. We go to the scale, because I kind of wanna, like control the scale. Sorry, scale. The scale time and scale And the offset here, it's called offset. Off, sorry, offset. Something like this. And the noise scale, you can set this noise scale, name it noise scale. Sorry. And here noise multiplier, can just name it. Yeah, you can actually name this, and it's okay if you don't want to rename all this stuff. Okay, and go back. Now we have only 2 nodes. Yeah, look at this. And say raindrops or ripples. Name it something like that. And we could just put this thing here. And boom, it's working. And we have control here that we can do. You can set the noise scale. You can set the noise multiplier right here. Yeah, it's good. And now we need to add the effect to it. So we need a bump node, and from the ripples to the height and normal to normal. So we have this, but it looks like the effect it's not working. It's getting small again. So how we can fix that? To fix that, before we pass the data to the bump node, we need a color ramp, another color ramp to control it. This color ramp will control everything from the ripples. So yeah, the ripples will send the black and white data, just like what we saw before. And now we can crank it again. We can set this thing again. And as you can see, it's we can do it slowly, like boom, and then it's gone. Like the ripple is like boom, it's gone now, something like that. But we need a little bit smoother to that, make it a little bit smoother. Or you can just yeah, something like that, it's fine. Okay. As you can see, it's working. And the next step, I'll change the color to metallic because I want to simulate the, like water, and I will render this in Eevee, so I think it's fine to set it as metallic and the roughness to 0. As you can see, it's working. And if there is something bothering you, you can just set it here. Yeah. See? Right. I'll set it to Eevee and turn on ray tracing. And maybe load some HDRI. Alright. I have HDRI here loaded, and the shader that we made here, and it's looking great. You can set this thing to a lower value if you want to make it like realistic. Yeah, something like this, and maybe a little bit bigger if you want to make the effect work. And here I kind of want to add some more effect to it. So like I'm going to use noise here and ramp. So for the alpha, so I'll just add this thing as an overlay of an object of the surface. Because yeah, I like to do it this way. Something like this. Yep. Say the roughness is a little bit too high. Let's say something like this too. Now I'm going to make another surface, another plane object, scale it up, and maybe put it a little bit lower. Minus 0.01, I think, should be fine. Yep, that should be fine. As you can see, the ripple effect will stay there on the water only. Yeah, you can also use this node to add the same effect for this surface, but it won't go as crazy as this one, right? That's why I separate the thing. The surface, let's say it's this, or a little bit like this. Yeah. And because it's wet, it should be like 0.2 something for this surface, or 0.1. Oh no, it's too shiny. 0.2 is fine. Okay, so we can add the same node here. Say rain. Oh, what's the name again? I forgot. Ripples. So we can add ripples here. Look at that. And we can just add a mixed color here and put it as a factor here, and you could just put it as like something like this, and crank one. No, sorry, crank this up a little bit so it looks like brighter. So the effect won't be the same, just like the water, but you can see it. You can see it a little bit right there. And don't forget the time, delta time here. Put it to the value, to the time, I mean. Yeah. And as you can see, it's there. It's on the surface. It's not that perfect, but yeah, it's shading after all. If you see it like this, yeah, you can see it like that way too, but maybe different style will do for that. Yeah, I'm going to use this instead, maybe a little bit bright. Yeah, something like this. Yep. So that's it. So if you add another object here, you can see the reflection right there. And if you want to add the effect of a rain, you can just add a plane on the top of it, and you can add a particle system if you want to, something like this. Yeah, the easy way, the normal people way. But for me, I think for this ISO, I think I'm going to make it like this, amplify with another shader. You could just get a nice texture to the alpha and just scale it. This one should be a smaller number because it's going something like this, going from the top. Oh, I forgot to delete this part. Yep, something like this. You just add RAM here. Grab it. Yep. As you can see, it's like water drop, raindrop thingy right now. So yeah, could change it to bigger number here. This one's like 10 or 100 if you want to, like a little bit bigger rain, like yeah, huge rain. And of course you can still control it with command X, Y, and Z here, and time right here, delta time. Boom. See? Yeah, this is how it works. The fake rain effect is done. So I think thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry I have to make this like long unedited video, and I'm really sorry that I haven't uploaded any video in like long time because I have a lot of projects going on. And yep, it's 12:30 when I made this video. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next video.
No, even
Bye.
from the one staying above. I just the bond of the love. Come with the stage and the clown. I'm the one who's staying above. Yeah, I am the